Tyler McGee here from tylermcghiegolf.com. Just wanted to go through top of the backswing position, things to pay attention to based on your club position at the top. So get set up here. I'm going to use you as my mirror, so I'm going to demo facing this way, and then I'll probably turn around and sort of show you a couple ideas. I just have a ruler down here just to give you an idea of target line, just so you can reference that for the top of the club position. So if I set up here, if I set up to the ruler, okay, so say you're a player. I had a player the other day that was sort of like this, where you work up, you get to about here, and then you're using hands and arms to get to the top, and it's putting the club in sort of pointed a bit to the right of the target position at the top, okay? So I get into this position. Is there more efficient ways to do it? Yes, we'll talk through that in a sec, but say that you've done this for a long time and this is the way you like to swing, okay? So you get to the top, the club is sort of pointed across the line. Things to pay attention to from here: you're gonna have to be more patient with the club head on the way down to get it into the spot where you can deliver it, okay? If you get up here and you get it across and you start to rotate your upper body, it's gonna really put the club in a very upright position, okay? And if it's in an upright position, it's gonna be hard not to do anything except hitting hard pulls or big fades with the irons, okay? So if I do get up to the top and I'm a little across the line, make sure as you start down, you're letting the club really fall for a long time. And then it's gonna be a lot of patience, and then when you get into the hitting zone, then you can deliver the strike. As opposed to, say, like more of a pointed to the left or laid off position, more like a John Rahm. So if I'm in that position, I'm already in a spot where I could start to rotate maybe a touch sooner and then produce the good hit. So depending on where the club is at the top will depend on how quick you're going to move your hands and arms and the club head in transition, okay? So if I'm this guy, right, say I'm over here and I sort of wait on it, it's going to put the club sort of behind me a bit too much. Where if I'm across the line and I wait on it, it's going to move me into a bit better spot, okay? So across the line and I go quick, I'm steep. Over here and I start to go quick, it's going to start kicking out a little bit earlier, and I'm probably going to be in an okay spot. If it's pointed at the target, so say neutral, right? So say neutral position, then it's going to be a little bit of a blend of both. I can be a bit patient and then produce the speed through the hit. So depending on where you are, you can work on this feeling. If I sort of turn around here, use the mirror as my reference, so that's neutral, and then I go across the line, I sort of wait on it, and then I get to a good spot. If I'm laid off and I start to go early, those are all three ways to make it efficient for you. And you can see the club position sort of halfway down for all three of those is going to be pretty similar if you want to hit a nice straight flight, but it's not going to be too dissimilar if you're cutting it or drawing it. Obviously draws a little bit more under, cut a little bit more on top. Give that a try in the mirror at home. Just pay attention to where you're at the top and then how long and the timing it feels like for you to get into that nice delivery spot. So experiment with those with top of the swing positions. I hope that helps.